Hi, everybody. Welcome to Katie Moonchild's World. I'm Katie, and this is Saturday Solutions. This is a non-political card reading, and it is hopefully designed to bring us ideas for solutions on just at the moment dealing with day-to-day life. So much has been going on. This is a week where we celebrate love. Today, we celebrate love. Even though this day was created by greeting card companies, Valentine's Day should be honored as a day to love those that matter to you. But you should do that every day. So, whether you celebrate Valentine's Day or not, I welcome you here with love and understanding, and my heart is open, and I ask for my guides and teachers and ancestors and angels who have been here with me in this house for a very, very long time, some in other houses through generations. I thank you for being here with us today. Guide us and show us what we need to know today to keep us healthy and focused on what is important, not this dark energy that seems to be filling our times. Hopefully, this will help ease a little bit of your stress and anxiety. Ashe and amen. Okay, let's get this started. This card, we're going to start with this card right here because it's going to tell us what is our personal, yeah, what's our personal strength that we can rely on to celebrate and rely on. I need to tell you that particular card comes from the Sacred Destiny deck by Denise Lynn. These two cards are from the Earthcraft Oracle cards by, where is she? Oh, Juliet Diaz and Lorraine Anderson. And here, a little bit of a message of self-care with the Sacred Self-Care Oracle by Jill Pyle. Also here, we have, as part of our self-care message, how to take care of ourselves in these times. We have the present reminder from Eckhart Tolle. It's this card. And down here on the very bottom, as we always have for those of you who are my regular people, God bless you for being here. I thank you so much for subscribing. If you want to, you're not a subscriber, which about 39% of my viewers aren't subscribers. If you want to know when I put out other things, I'm a resin artist as well. I make pretty sparkly things like jewelry and, anyway, subscribe. You might be surprised what you see. This card is the Therapets card by Kate Allen. And we love these cards. They're the biggest attaboy cards I think I've ever seen or used. And I'm all for the attaboy cards, aren't you? Isn't that what we're here for? We need an attaboy message. I know that's what I'm here for. So let's get this message going, eh? Okay. Sorry, my chair was acting funny. So this card right here is telling us our personal strength to celebrate, to honor and celebrate. What is our personal strength? That we keep I see that. There we go. That we keep going forward. No matter what hills and valleys and grasslands and mountains and rivers and creeks we've got to cross, we're still on that path. That is our strength, is we are walking the path instead of just knowing the path. Knowing the path, anybody can say, oh, you want to know how to get to, I don't know, to McCockery, Arizona? You get on I-19, anybody can give you directions. That's knowing the path. But actually walking the path is finding out what you would normally rely on a teacher or a guide or someone else to tell you or direct you. You're finding it out for yourself. And that is turning this light on back here. So it keeps you putting one foot in front of the other. And before you know it, you are walking a path instead of knowing it. You can't give directions to anybody because you don't know where you're going either. You're just going there. That's kind of a new territory for us. Especially those of us that are empaths, because we're used to feeling emotions and so much through our clairs, and they're not really working so well right now. I know mine aren't. It's because I'm walking the path and learning. So are our great teachers. Some of them are learning some very difficult lessons, but we won't go there because they shouldn't have gone there in the first place. So our strength is the fact that we're walking the path, not just talking the path. We're walking the walk, not talking the talk. And as you walk the walk, you don't need to talk the talk because you're living it. It oozes out of you. So, next thing we need to know, what's the source of support for all of this strength and going forward? Ooh. Taking time to be the seer. This is a 9 card. Nine is about coming to completion, isn't it? It's about fulfillment. It's about fruition and attainment. That's the word I was looking for. Attainment. Are her eyes open or closed? It matters not. She's not seeing through those eyes. She's seeking the truth. So she is seeing that with her whole being, not just her eyeballs and her brain. You've got all the chakras here in the colors. Heart chakra green right there by her heart. She's got blue around her throat, kind of an indigo-y color for her third eye. And look up here in the white. We have the crown chakra. This is a really interesting card. I'm going to read what it says in the book, because there's a lot of symbolism in this card with the pussy willows in the background. They symbolize new beginnings and growth. But if you notice, they're not just pussy willows. There's a flower bud back here. And the ferns, the leaves, they're open, furled open. They're not curled up like they're brand spanking new. So, what is the message in the image of this card? Sorry, I'm looking it up in the book. Ooh, that's interesting. As you care for your physical form, silence your inner critic, the voice that compares your body to others and puts you down. And speak to yourself as if you are the powerful goddess, capable of moving mountains. Know that you are worthy of reverence and of care. And your value is intrinsic. Honor the beauty in every curve, the strength in every scar, and the worthiness inside with your words and thoughts. Share yourself only with those who will do the same. Who are you sharing your inner thoughts with? Maybe I'm hearing someone out there is sharing intimate thoughts with someone they shouldn't be trusting. Be careful. There's a lot of that out there now. Our light is bright, and we attract all kinds of seekers. Some seeking to dim our light, and some seeking to turn it up, and everything in between. That's why she's not looking with her eyeballs. She's using her clairs. Sometimes that's the only way to really truly see the truth, especially when it comes to the people around you. We use our logic and our ego when we are dealing with those around us. And that is very easily confused. It's primal because it's about survival. And we are moving past survival into thrival. We don't need to worry about where that next grain of food is going to come from, because we know it's provided. We've cared for the seeds we planted that will provide it. And that is the truth we see. So a source of support that we need to utilize is the fact that we have ways of seeing the truth besides our basic things we fall into, like, I only believe what I see. Well, with AI, good luck. And, yeah, I mean, you have to go with how you feel. And I don't mean emotionally feel. If something makes your body uncomfortable, then you ought to look at that a little bit closer as a skeptic and not be so willing to go for it. That's the source we need to start utilizing, our intuitive sources, because the external sources are going to do nothing but add to the confusion. Rely on yourself so that you can connect to the truth. Your truth. What works best for you. And what works best for you doesn't always work best for anybody else. So you can't say, here's the key, this is what you got to do. That's something every one of us have to figure out for ourselves. And that's the truth we're seeking. We're looking for this path over here. We're looking to stay on the path we have chosen. And over here, this card is a reminder to help us stay grounded. What kind of reminder do we need to help us stay grounded so that we can see what we need to see? The Ivy card. That's a card of healing. All of that green around, it's a heart chakra card too. But the thing that, as a gardener, I think about how prolific the English ivy is. You get that started in your yard in some parts of the world, it'll never go away. It is so pervasive. We call it an invasive species where I live. It doesn't really like it unless it grows in the shade here. It's too hot. But there are other kinds of ivy that do. So the message of the card isn't that it's a pest, but that it's perseverant. It's hard to remove from the situation until it is ready to be removed or to remove itself. And it's usually remove itself. If you get English ivy growing on your house and you try to get it down off of your house so you can paint, for instance, it can take chunks especially if you have wood siding. It has tendrils that grow into the side of the house. Those tendrils will take chunks out of your siding. Definitely take chunks out of your paint. And it'll choke a tree. So the reminder for you to stay grounded is to keep focused on what the prize is. Not to worry about anything else, because everything else is going to work itself out. It's in motion already. You need to work on healing you inside and being just like the English ivy, impossible to remove from a situation until you choose it, not someone else. And setting those boundaries so that you will know when it is time to leave that situation. Just like the ivy can choke a tree. You know your boundaries. Don't waver on them. Let them be known when they're about to be crossed. It's best to do it before they're crossed instead of after they're crossed, because then anger becomes a part of the situation after they're crossed. Boundaries are for you, not other people. It's letting yourself know what you will allow from other people. It's kind of like forgiveness. When you forgive someone for what they've done or said to you, what you're doing is releasing the situation and letting it go. You're not saying, oh, it's okay. When someone asks for forgiveness, don't say it's okay. Say, I forgive you, but I will not forget. They've broken a trust, and once trust is broken, it's a very difficult thing to earn back. So keep perseverant in your boundaries. Those are the reminder for you to stay grounded. You're connecting and staying on your path with Gaia and keeping your chakras in line so that you can see the way to go. The Ivy card is a 5 card, which is about expression, growth, and groups. That's the other thing. The Ivy goes nuts when it's got the right conditions to grow. Find your tribe, Find those around you you love that feed you and that you feed them equally. Together, that balance will help you thrive. If you need to select your own tribe or join another tribe which you fit into, make it a thriving tribe, not one that's full of destruction, because we're getting ready to build a new existence. And that's going to take work. So, because that's going to take work, this card is all about a step you can take to care for yourself. Pardon me, Mr. Totally, while we take a look at a self-care card. Oh, blessed be. Nourish your temple. That's a Master Card 11. New beginnings. Starting over. Nourish your temple. Align your chakras. Spend time alone in the quiet without any external stimulus. That card, whoa, nothing like turning right to the card. That always, our page, that always blows me away. Our mantra for this card is, I will nourish my body with healthy food, clean water, and positive self-talk. I love it. I will nourish my body with healthy food, clean water, and positive self-talk. What's your body calling you for? And what can you do to nourish it? I can tell you, I had a stressful week. Stressful week. I had a stressful day on Monday. And last week. I had 2 gigantic bills that were coming due. And the second one got paid on Monday. And as a result, a couple days later, as the stress releases, my stomach releases too. So I ended up with a stomach ache because I was holding the stress. That's where I hold my stress now. I used to carry all my stress in my shoulders and in my neck. Now it's in my stomach. So I need to nourish my temple today. There's a lot of nourishment that needs to be replenished that didn't get replenished yesterday because I was busy purging. And it's all right to purge because you have to do that to detox. But it's awfully interesting when it happens to you as something you plan on. You know, you're planning a detox, so you eat certain foods, drink certain things, you fast, you take certain herbs, I don't know, whatever process you choose to detox. But when your body chooses it for you, detox, without any of the external stuff to stimulate it, it catches you off guard. So take care of yourself. Get your chakras in line. Treat your body as a temple, and you will make it just fine. It won't be such an anxiety-inducing thing to hear crazy things that are going on, because you'll be away from it, out from it, and above it. I love that. Mr. Tolley, what have you got to tell us about staying in the moment as part of our self-care? Consciousness evolves through facing adversity. The world is here not to make you happy, but to awaken you. It does that by presenting you with challenges. Your awakening process will accelerate if you welcome rather than resist every challenge you encounter in your life's journey. Stop resisting the challenges. They're meant to teach you something. In our society, we are so focused on finding what makes us comfortable. And it is destroying our bodies because we aren't moving. Because movement can make you sore and tired, and that's not comfortable. Don't resist those challenges to move, even if it makes you sore. You might learn that you have a ligament, tendon, a joint, or somewhere in your body that might need some attention, be it exercise or, heaven forbid, going to get medical attention. If you're focused on nourishing your temple and staying in the moment to do that, you notice when your chakras are out of balance. It'll help you with the boundaries here that you're setting to stay on track and finding new resources as you seek the truth while you put one foot in the front of the other, walking your path. Staying in the moment with a happy and healthy body. As you're going down this path, there's challenges the whole way. And you're going to have to cross those challenges. You're going to have to meet those challenges because you're not going to be able to avoid them to stay on the path you have chosen. Now, for another day, you can choose a different path when you arrive at a crossroads. But like I said, that's a topic for a whole nother day. What message do we have from our furry companions, our shelled companions, spiky ones, the fluffy ones, the scaly ones? What are the animals trying to tell us? Oh my, yeah, stop calling yourself garbage. You're a blueberry fairy, and you are amazing. Nothing makes me sadder than if I'm in a chat or somewhere and someone starts in criticizing themselves. Don't do that. You're not nourishing your temple when you do that. You're not honoring your ability to see. And you are definitely not setting and using your boundaries. Watch those self-tapes. And if you're having issues with that, this is what I usually suggest to people to do. Sit down in front of a mirror. If you have to take a mirror off the wall and put it in front of you so you can't see anything else, your focus is on nothing else but your reflection in the mirror. And then take a pen and paper and write yourself a love letter. It's Valentine's Day, right? You're the blueberry fairy princess. Make yourself understand what that means. Show yourself. Like Ivy here. Ivy is hugging herself. You can look at it that way. She's got her arms crisscrossed like she's hugging herself. You're amazing. You're a gift to us. You're never, ever garbage. If you need reinforcement and inspiration or motivation to keep thinking that you're special and that you're amazing and that you're a blueberry fairy princess, come back here for more. Come hang out with us during the live stream. This is a really good group, a fair and kind tribe. We support each other here. So, on that note, as we support each other, I'm going to tell you, reach out, and together, we will thrive. Have a beautiful Valentine's Day, everyone. Bye-bye now.